Oh, what is Shelby for over a month? So we're producing a body. She's alive.
I haven't even left the homestead in like a month, so I was like, this is the first time.
Taking quarantine serious around here.
Yeah, but I'm excited for some social interaction.
Well, you get to talk to a camera at
But
least.
the comments back, like that's so fun.
Yeah. Good.
So where are you guys at?
Vegas girl in the house is good to see you guys. I'm
Aw.
gonna assume she's in Vegas. Answers with her name. Guys, we're clear is a bunch of cleared property that we are getting set up for Lila to have some more life.
Yeah.
Robin Yeager says good afternoon.
Hi.
Nope, says good to see you all. Sorry, couldn't read. I missed it. I just assumed. PC guys off grid cabin in the house says evening, Chad and Shelby. Hello,
Howdy,
sir.
howdy. Oh, and we do have little Creed Man here too.
Yeah,
He's probably gonna fall asleep pretty soon.
there he is.
Huh.
Real person.
All tired.
Produced a second body. Everyone's alive and well. We're just we're just hanging out.
Oh, we're just enjoying our quarantine. We've been so busy. Like every single day has been just like, I feel like we haven't even stopped.
I feel
really.
like we went from ideas to my list of stuff to do has gotten so long.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that should do for the year.
Yeah.
If I can get that done in a year, we'll be doing good.
Staying busy for sure.
Kevin Hope is in North Dakota.
Howdy.
Kevin Tate is from Texas. Kevin's in the house. Jay Johnson says hello from Northern Michigan. So I learned something today pretty funny. Payne family in the house. What's up, guys?
Hey.
So people have been commenting, let me know what's going on in their areas and stuff. And someone from Canada had said they're limiting milk up here. They're limiting milk. We can only get one bag. And I said, well, what do you mean bag?
Oh.
In Canada, I guess they buy their milk in bags.
Like a wine bag kind of thing?
I have no freaking clue. I have no
That's so
idea. I just thought that
funny.
was so funny, guys. We are like we're like a
Plastic.
fast hour drive to Canada, and I had no idea that they drink their milk in
No,
plastic.
I didn't know anybody drank their milk in plastic.
Today's live stream is brought to you by Logox. You guys can see some tools back behind us. Putting some Logox tools to use out here, which has been nice. They've got these little grapple arm things, and I haven't let the kids use them, but I don't have to bend all the way to the ground to grab logs. I'll show you guys in some upcoming videos. We're testing them out, right? Testing durability, but it is so nice, and I have to bend over all the way to my toes and pick up logs. I just need another one though.
For a 6'7" man, like that's a lot. That's a lot of ways
That's
to
like
bend
Kinley.
down.
That's like Kinley handing it to me every time, which is great. Yeah.
Whenever something drops, he's like, "Hey, I always get the tall stuff for you. You got to get the stuff down on the ground for me."
Right? Yeah.
So you need like a Logox all throughout life.
Let's see. Aussie Alchemist in the house says, "G'day, North Country." That's a Australian channel. Andrew S says, "Not everywhere in Canada. Oh, only some places have bagged milk from Canada."
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
We should go visit.
Jared Crocker in the house says, "Whoops, thought this was the Crockers live chat. Time to exit." Haha, I kid. What's up, guys? Funny. You guys go check out Jared Crocker. That dude is hilarious.
That's so funny.
He just strikes me as a funny dude.
I thought he was serious. I'm like,
I like his. That's what I like about him is he could have been serious there, and he's just like, yeah, just letting you guys know, accident. That's what I like about him. Jay Levitt in the house says hello from Curlew, Washington. There's a neighbor.
Hey.
Paul Smith says, "What's up, peeps? You guys look great."
Oh, thanks.
Painter Babe says hello from same neck of the woods as you. I think we are neighbors. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Neighbors in the house.
Do you hear us?
From Northern Idaho.
Can you hear us right now?
Did you hear that guy on the bike just go ripping through trespassing?
Yeah, did you?
He's out having fun, so we let him slide. We didn't go chase him down.
Say hi.
S. Moore says they are dumping milk at farms here. Yeah, all right. Oh, Kelly is a 6-foot woman. Fantastic.
What? A 6 foot?
She said she's a 6-foot woman.
Whoa.
That's a big woman.
That's
I think
so tall.
I think my
so
kids are
short.
going to surpass that. Everyone is pretty much outgrown Shelby over the winter, which has been nice.
It's so funny.
Everyone's ever stood up from the summer. It's like, oh, look at that. Our kids are all taller than Shelby.
That's so funny. Well, who are you talking to? Was it Jeremy that you were saying that you don't dwarf your like when you're breeding things, you don't dwarf them.
Yeah.
And I just start busting up laughing, and I'm like, that's what you did with your own kids.
Yeah, Jeremy from Living the Dream Homestead, he's my moderator in here, guys. You'll see him in blue. They have a lot of dwarf animals, and so I'm like, yeah, here's some goats, and they're like, we've mixed them with dwarf goats, and I'm like, here's a pig, and they're like, we're gonna breed them to this dwarf pig. And so it's funny, and I'm like, I don't know, man, I don't dwarf my animals. I like tall animals. I don't have to bend over to pet them, right? And so Shelby thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, because I'm 5'2".
Because my kids are huge.
So he dwarfed his own offspring.
Yeah. Well, no, they're already bigger than you.
I know, but
they're good.
If you married our 6'1" woman in here,
This is true.
you guys would have had gigantic babies.
This is true. We would have had ball stars.
So you literally dwarfed your offspring by choosing me.
Maybe my genetics will overtake.
Your potential could have been so tall.
I don't know. Canada has bag milk, so things could be
Sorry,
worse.
guys. I guess this is what you get when you've been.
9252 Life Off Grid in the house, saying what's up to Living the Dream Homestead. Off Kilter Homestead in the house. What's up, man? Always good to see you. I got your
I'm
books.
making Jeremy giggle.
I got your books, dude. Kelly says she's a better pick. So she's 6 foot, but she says you're a better pick.
Oh, that's so sweet.
She is little, but I didn't get her for her littleness. What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Your 6 foot woman talk.
I can't remember.
Oh, Off Kilter Homestead. I got your packages, buddy. Quarantined them for the allotted time and then open them up. I've read your short story, and then I started your other story, but I didn't do a mail opening, and I got
Under the bus.
here comes the bump. They're in my truck, right? Staying away from everyone. And Shelby comes in and she's like, hey, you got some books in a package. And I'm like, yeah, I know what they were. You're supposed to leave them for a mail call video.
I got excited.
So I'm gonna have to fake the
see
mail
what was
call
in
video,
there.
or I'll just have them on a table and show everyone what you sent me.
I thought they were for me. Sad.
No, I would have given them to you.
Uh,
Oh, what else are we drinking? Shelby's drinking kombucha.
homemade kombucha.
Homemade kombucha. This is not her bottle. We save our kombucha bottles.
Yeah, to
And then
reuse.
Shelby makes kombucha, and I think that she will be doing a video here shortly showing people how to make kombucha, because I love kombucha.
I made my SCOBY from scratch and everything too. So I made it, I think a couple weeks ago, maybe probably a month ago. And the SCOBY was just ready to produce our first batch. So pretty excited to have some more kombucha on the homestead.
Robin Yeager. Oh, someone's getting blocked. Oh, you're getting deleted. My mods are tearing you up. Who's that? Not, I don't know, Lariros. Oop. Just about canceled everyone.
You're all in timeout.
Samson Farm in the house. Welcome.
Hey, howdy.
Welcome. Oh, a racist in the house. Well, my mods will get them, guys. Don't worry. I got good mods. Whenever they show up, they do a good job. Usually the chat just runs amok and we don't even pay attention. Mods are getting them. Right on, guys. Good job. We have got we've gotten a large influx of people into the channel lately, which has been great. A lot of good people are finding their way to us, and we like that. It's very awesome to see.
So cool.
This seems like there's a lot of like-minded people coming, a lot of people who are interested in homesteading or interested in growing stuff, or whatever the case may be. But we've got some bad news.
What?
What is it? Say, what is it?
What? Oh, what is it? I said what?
I know, I just wanted
what is it?
Yeah,
Okay, what is it?
Never mind, you killed it. Okay, so we have been hearing reports from people that they are not able to find seeds. And there's been people who are like, oh, you guys' video talking about growing a garden motivated me to go out and get potting soil and try to find seeds and all the good stuff, right? But they can't find seeds. And then some people are reporting that certain states have shut down their ability to go into a store and go to the seed department because it is deemed non-essential, which I find to be just amazing.
Crazy.
That anyone would see. Like, okay, so
that seems so
you can't go get
sabotaging to
seeds.
me. Like, I have no other words.
It just seems like they're up to something.
That's so bizarre.
You can't go get seeds, but you can go get a hot pocket.
I couldn't see any other motive for that besides like just bad. Like I feel like there's no good in that.
I think
No good.
I think it almost goes along with sheer ignorance. Like I don't think that in their mind they even realize that they're doing it to people, and that's me like being the optimist. Yeah,
Optimistic.
just being like, well, they
Ugh.
just don't know. Someone should call them and tell them like seeds are seeds are essential. They probably just don't know.
Yeah. They just,
And I'm probably an
whoops,
idiot.
Whoopsies. You want to
Yeah.
be able to take your food supply into your own hands?
Let's see. Payne Family says our nurseries are still open, but they're drive-through now.
That is
That's
so
pretty
cool. I actually heard of
See,
somebody here local saying that they bought trees, but they paid for everything online, and then like
Yeah.
they showed them their phone through the window, so they didn't even have to get out.
That's awesome. See, and this is kind of what I
Yeah.
was talking about in one of my videos where, you know, they had shut down. They're shutting down business. They're just shutting it down. They're not saying, hey, guys, we need to mitigate this. So do your
it
best to
safely.
operate in a way that just minimizes the amount of contact.
Really?
You got to keep it down, Creed. This is live, buddy.
He's got more to say.
I can't just edit you out.
Nobody wants you to edit him out. They all want you to
But
stop
so
talking
this is
so he can.
this is great. Go ahead. You're on.
Oh, the pressure got to him.
No, can't do it. The lights are bright. But this is going to be the way to get past it is for businesses to figure out how to operate differently to continue
Right.
working, or there are going to be people negatively affected on a mass scale, and a lot of them are going to be small businesses who don't have that capital to stay to just eat it for 3 months.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's going to be hard.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Kelly says Creed is mad about no seeds. Creed has seeds. He's done well. I think he's trying to tell you guys he has seeds. Lila Newton says, how's Dutch doing? Dutch is doing great. He's still intact. It hasn't fallen off yet. I keep itching, guys, because I'm covered in grass. I was feeding Lila, filling up her bale again. Found 3 eggs.
Oh,
Her grass bale goes
Probably not
down, and when we get
good.
to the bottom, there's eggs. Well, 2 of them were like ice cold.
still.
We took them
scared.
inside, so that's your problem now.
We accidentally cooked a rotten egg the other day, so now I'm like, oh
Yeah.
gosh, it
So-
needs to be.
Our chickens have been laying eggs out and about, and we collected them and we ate them. And then Shelby's like, "There's a rotten egg in here. I can smell it." And me and Deegan were like, "We're eating it. We're not getting eggs every day, so we're eating it." So a bunch of tapatio, hot sauce, and some ketchup,
So
and you couldn't even tell they
gross.
were rotten.
Gotta love farm life, right? Every once in a while.
Fallen Angel
Oh,
says,
Fallen
"We need to go back to the old ways. Local trade services take care of our
Yes.
own." I think.
Absolutely.
I think that's what's going to pull us through here in the future. And I've got some ideas that I'm not going to tell you guys about. And I'm talking to some of my buddies tonight to really kind of bring that back, bring that into focus. And that's your guys' tease for this video.
Because we feel the same way, and we love being around other people that feel the same way, and it's cool. That's how we feel you guys feel.
Yeah. And, you know, like, farmers markets in this area are a fantastic thing. They're fun to go to. You're helping out small farms, and when you help out small farms, they will continue to grow, which means they're helping out more community. So we like to support the farmers market. Try to go, and I think we kind of wind up buying from everyone as we go around the
Yeah,
circle.
we want
We like to
to.
do that, and then we try to support them as much as financially possible. But I think at one point we kind of tend to buy from everybody. So at
Well,
least has a
yeah.
food item or plants.
I think it's so cool to have like a community that, like maybe I grow tomatoes really well, and somebody else grows potatoes really well, and then at the end of the season we can like swap and have trading and stuff too, not even have a money value on it.
Show Me Sasquatch got his comment deleted. You got to keep it appropriate, Show Me Sasquatch. And when you're at this channel, you can look at the Sasquatch videos, buddy. We've got a couple of them. So I'm trying to show you
Yeah.
Sasquatch. Don't get banned by my mods. Angela Off-Grid in the house says, yes, I love to
Hey.
barter. Yes, you do, because I've been bartering with your husband quite a bit. And I think I'm coming over tomorrow. I'm bringing you guys a bunch of extra fencing. I don't like field fencing, and I've put up multiple rolls and then teared them down, and now we are taking them to Living the Dream Homestead because they've got stuff going on and they need them.
Awesome. Yeah, that kind of stuff is the best. We've gotten rabbits and chickens, like from Angela and Jeremy, and that's just so cool to do training.
Angela said their neighbor just did some dirt work for them today, so he's getting hens. It's fantastic.
That's so cool.
That is
I
fantastic.
Love it.
Trade, barter, share.
Those are the
Lila
best
Newton
kind
says,
of friends.
did you check your PayPal? No. Did you send us something? Oh, whatever sits there kind of just sits in there. That's PayPal is how I will get paid through a lot of sponsors. I'll have them just, put it in my PayPal and call it a day. So if you sent us something, we don't know, so we will look. And we appreciate it because we are doing a lot of stuff around here, and that stuff, the donations, helps get stuff done. Let's see here. Jeremy Gunslinger says, I have grown my own garden since I was 8. Dude,
That is so cool. See, that, like,
you
the
have
years of experience of gardening that you have, I'm so envious of. I'm trying to learn as much as I can because I wasn't raised in a way that, well, shoot. My parents were hardly even around, let alone growing me a garden.
Shelby was like an orphan in a well-kept neighborhood.
I kind of was. It was kind of sad. Anyways.
It was too nice of a neighborhood for anyone to realize that she was alone.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
What do you do?
She's done well, though. And so I got to toot your horn for a little bit.
Okay.
Bill Fields bought a seed vault for a few years ago. They're going to come in handy, my friend.
Don't get distracted.
And then, guys, if you have seeds in your area or you are ordering seeds from a place, stick it in the comments so that people know, because people are contacting me being like, I can't get seeds. And so I actually told a couple, come to our Facebook page and we will put it out to the community and see if we can't figure out how to get you some seeds.
Yeah, absolutely. I just got an order from Baker's Creek.
And you put it in early, which is good.
Rareseeds.com. It was slim pickings. I didn't get my top picks of things.
Because they're already out.
Yeah, but it was kind of fun because it was like, oh, well, I probably normally wouldn't try to grow this, but let's try it. And that was kind of just fun too. So make your best.
Okay,
the best
so
of it.
toot and horn time.
Okay, ready. I'm ready.
So ever since all of this stuff has started, Shelby has really geared up to figure out how to be the best homesteading mom wife that she can.
Oh.
So she has been cooking bread from scratch, trying different recipes, trying different stuff. But here's the kicker, guys, is she's cooking it inside of a wood fire oven. So
like the stove, not even like a cook stove, like a regular heat your house, keep you warm stove.
James Freeman in the house says, you three are violating the 6 foot rule. That's why I love y'all. Thanks, man. Yeah, so we've pretty much just been hanging out on the farm. Shelby hasn't left the farm in 30 days, so we had to prove to people that she was.
That's why.
She produced bodies.
Hey, you need to toot my horn.
Oh, okay. So
Shelby
is making bread, different kinds of bread, inside of a wood fire stove. So she's got bricks to kind of create an oven, and then she's got wood that she's keeping no track of the temperature. She's basically doing it off of feel, which I haven't said anything about, but I know that you haven't been checking temperature at all.
No.
So it's been amazing. So we've gotten
that's cool.
We've gotten cinnamon rolls for breakfast. We've gotten bread like crazy. We've eaten a couple dough balls.
Pizza.
We did pizza. She's doing fantastic.
Cookies.
And it's all from scratch. And the cookies burned completely.
They did. So, I mean, it's not been without fail, that's for sure.
Yeah, learning process.
Because at first I was just building the fire on one side of the stove and then, like, placing my stuff in it. But then I built a wall of bricks to separate the fire from the food. And that has been, like, a game changer. It's like a full-on oven. But, yeah.
James says vids of wood fire cooking or it didn't happen. I love Shelby and James Freeman. You guys check out his channel as well. They are Facebook buddies, and I was cruising on her Facebook today and saw that they were friends, and I'm like, that is so funny. Love it.
That's awesome.
Homemade kombucha.
Shoot, I know. Well, so I made a pie video on my phone, but my phone needs to be connected to the internet to be able to download the iMovie editor thing.
Editor, yeah.
And we don't have any internet, and I haven't gone anywhere, so it's hard.
We're trying to make
videos too.
We don't have internet here, and generally what we would do is edit video and then take it in town, to a cafe, get a coffee, and let it upload, and that's not happening. So we're doing a lot of stuff on our phone using cell service. Some of the videos are taking days to upload. That's why there's been gaps in certain videos here and there. And then Shelby filmed herself doing what was it, a loaf of bread? No, it was a pie.
A pie, yeah.
She had made a pie. I
Me
forgot
and
to
the
add
girls
pie
made
to
it.
the.
Yeah, and pie,
She
homemade
made
pie.
she made 2, apple and cherry. But so she made apple and it was fantastic. I'm like, you got to show people how to do this. So she made cherry and it's all on her phone and it can't come out to you guys.
Yeah, but I will.
There's
I'll
Dutch.
figure
Look,
it out.
there's Dutch. He's at the fence watching.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
That's Dutch right there, guys, looking at you.
Oh, he's so freaking cute. He's got such a cute little Yeti face.
He does. There he goes. Look at he's showing off.
So cute.
That guy's a hoot. He's so fun to have on the farm. Him and the goat.
Are you blocking him?
Yeah, him and the goat were fighting earlier.
Oh my gosh.
And I
they're
think
so
he was checking Bubba's downstairs. Bubba's our goat, our buck goat, and he was checking his downstairs. And Bubba turns around and rammed him. But I think he was like, dude, do you have milk in here? And Bubba turned around and let him have it. And he's like, whoa, man.
Guess not. Oh my goodness.
It's pretty funny.
They're so fun. Me and Creed will go on walks whenever he gets tired or grumpy, and he just has, which he's like never ever grumpy. Even though he's probably going to start showing me otherwise because he is really tired.
He likes the outside.
But anyways, we'll go and just like watch the babies and have so much fun laughing at them. I cannot wait to grab the 2 baby goats and put them in with Dutch because I know that they'll just have like so much fun. But I need to have the phone with me so I can show you guys because it will be so cute.
Samantha Van Witzenberg says, how old is your son now?
He is 8 months tomorrow. I could
getting big.
not believe how fast that went.
Somebody had commented on his mohawk. He does not have an intentional mohawk. That is just the way his hair is growing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Him and Ken's both did a horrible job of growing hair, so he gets a mohawk. Kelly says, you're just amazing, Shelby.
Oh,
I think so,
Kelly,
too.
Thank you.
Yeah, 9252 Life says your son has a cool mohawk. Yeah, it's unintentional. It just grows that way.
He's just naturally cool. He's just watching the goats back there.
Off Kilter says punk rock. Yeah, he's punk rock. Looks like a mohawk on camera. Yeah, it's what it literally just grows horribly like that. It's just right down the center and that's it. And then it's just all...
Whoa, they're just going fast.
It's all thin on the other side.
He's totally showing off. He's like, I can be... Oh, don't chew on him, Bubba.
That was him. He's funny. So the last couple days he started making a bunch of noise. And then he has started running around the pen. And Mom has quit following him around. Before they were pretty glued together. And now she's like, dude, go do what you want.
Yeah.
I was messing with him to check his band the other day, so I grabbed him, was hanging on to him, and she was like barking at me, but she wasn't coming over. So she was letting me know I'm watching you, but I don't really care.
When Chad was like, hey, we need to band him, how should I do it? And he first told me, like, go in there and try to distract Lila and just go for it. And he's like, or we could take him out, and that'd probably reduce that risk. And I'm like, but the first way sounds so much more interesting.
He's funny. Get out of here.
Bubba,
Go.
geez Louise.
Get, goat.
No. Are we going to fight?
Go. Go.
Bubba's ready to square off with Chad.
Goats are annoying.
They're like dogs that have no manners.
Yeah, except they can like
lock your goats up.
climb well. 99 people in here, 77 thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up. We got the sun going down, but it is punching Shelby right in the face.
It is. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh,
No,
log ox.
you're gonna break my log ox cut. There, he got it.
Oh,
He got it.
he got it. That's so
Let's see here. 9252 Life Off Grid says it's dark here in Alabama. 9252 Life Off Grid let me know that they are a ginger beard named Chad as well.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Nice.
My buddy James Freeman, he's a ginger beard. I don't think he's as tall though.
So I have a question.
Payne
for
Family
you
says, how
guys.
much you want for those panels back there? No, sir. We're keeping those. We got those for a steal. I think I paid $400 for a corral.
Oh yeah, your uncle hooked you up.
Mrs. Freeman says, hi, we want to come. Is Mrs. Freeman uses James Freeman's account? I want to come visit y'all this summer. Fantastic, man.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Your work would be appreciated up here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be awesome. Oh, can I ask my question now?
Depends on what it is.
It's
Go ahead.
about what I saw last night.
What did you? Oh yeah.
So curious. I went outside last night. The moon was beautiful, and I was just out there admiring the stars and looking up. And all of a sudden, I see this satellite, and I've heard about satellites recently on Facebook. Other people seen a lot of them. And so I was like, oh, I wonder if there's another one. And then like a couple seconds later, there's another one, and then another one, and then another one. And I'm watching it for a while. And then I go tell McKinley to go get Daddy. And then Chad comes out and takes you a while to get out. And when he comes out, he still is seeing them. And it's just like one after the other, over and over and over. And we sat out there for probably what, like 5-10 minutes, just like being like, another one.
So guys, they were like evenly spaced lights.
Perfectly.
And they just kind of kept coming out of nowhere on the exact same line.
Yeah.
And then we told Living the Dream Homestead and Imaginacre Wood, I'm like, guys, go outside and look up. They both looked up and saw it as well. They're like, holy shit, it keeps coming. And it was just, we saw at least 20. And then we'd gone back inside, and I think Dave said he saw at least 15. So there was at least 35 of these different lights that just went by in almost seemingly the exact same space.
So
on
weird.
The exact same line, at the exact same distance.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
Like perfect uniform, perfect. Like it was so bizarre.
We had no clue what it was. I don't even have a guess. North Country Off Grid says, I used...
No, not North Country. At North Country Off Grid. We're North Country.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. I used to have an app on my phone that points out where and the name of the satellites up there. I don't think these are satellites.
This was bizarre. Like,
so somebody actually reported them about a week ago?
It looked like satellites, but it was so many of them.
I mean, if it was satellites, they're like chained together on the same distance. It was almost like a carousel going up, like evenly spaced lights.
That's like the perfect way to explain it.
And it would go, and then they would like coming from the same area and then disappearing in the same area, and you could see about 3 or 4 at the same spacing before more came and disappeared.
Yeah, it was so odd. But yeah, I had a friend on Facebook say that they saw him in North Dakota a couple weeks ago. And then another friend here locally said that she saw him like a week ago. So
I tried to get a camera and show you guys, but it was just black, and it was a really clear
have
light.
Any of you
light
guys
sky.
Seen anything like that or know anything about it?
Rabbit Run says, "Love you guys, love you too, Rabbit Run."
Oh.
S. Purcell says, "Your dad's here, Chad. Is he in the house, or are you claiming to be my dad? Because either way, welcome." Payne family's laughing and says, no, we're North Country because I'm an idiot. No, Dad's here. What did he say? What did he say? I've seen the same thing up in the cabin. Yeah, when you go off grid and you look to the sky, you guys see some crazy stuff. Yeah. I'm going to share a story with you guys, and I haven't shared it with anyone. Stony Ridge Farmer in the house says,
wow.
Says woo. Hey, guys. His woo is much better, guys. I can't.
Woo!
I can't get that high pitch. Good. I'm so scared it's going to crack and people will laugh at me. Stony Ridge Farm in the house. You guys go check him out. If you don't know who he is.
Chad, get blackout.
Oh.
So cute.
There's my new prized possession.
He's so stinking cute.
He got me an all black goat.
Hi, babes.
Except his little horns there when they come out. That'll be right in the center of his horns.
He's so cute.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to North Country. Stony Ridge Farmer says, nice puppy.
Thanks.
All right. Here's
your story.
Here's the story, guys. I've never shared this publicly. I'm going to let you guys know this happened 2 years ago in the middle of winter time. Okay? It was bright out, snow on the ground, which makes it brighter out, right? I went outside to pee in the snow. And I'm sitting there peeing in the snow. And I'm looking downish, right? Because that's where you pee in the snow. And the entire area around me lights up red. Red, completely red. Everything around me red, right? And it's, snow on the ground, and it's somewhat bright, so everything just illuminates red. Now, we are in the middle of the woods. There's no nothing. Yeah. There's not the shine of a city. There's no nothing. We get the stars, we get the moon, and that's it.
Yeah.
Occasionally the sun, but you get what I'm saying. And so I'm sitting there and it hits me and I'm just like, what was that? Like, what was that? Completely red all around me. It was insane. My first initial thought was, because I've seen trail cameras go off, and my first initial thought was, you know, like the red light of a trail camera. But it wouldn't make sense that anybody would have a trail camera set up, and it was everything around me. It was pretty amazing.
So
I don't know
weird.
what that was.
So weird, but then another one happened, right?
Hold on a second. Hold on, folks. Stony Ridge Farmer drops a $5 super chat, says, let's make it green, off-grid goat feed fun. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The goats are currently eating everything behind. Check this out, guys. We are clearing all this stuff back here so that the cow has more area. So they are nibbling down all the stuff. But we appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir, for the super chat.
Thank you.
Get enough super chats, we're going to fly out your way. Oh, yeah, never mind. Travel's closed.
One of these days.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
The balkanized states of North Carolina. Anyway, guys, I've got no explanation for it. You know, Shelby had kind of asked if anyone else saw anything that night, and then people were saying that a transformer blew, but we're nowhere near transformers, and this wasn't a flash of light. This wasn't a spark of nothing. This was an illumination of red light. It was amazing.
So weird.
And it's not the only time that it's happened. And then people wanted to contact and talk to us. All right, hold on. People wanted to contact and talk to us about it because apparently there has a lot to do with our Bigfoot sightings and lights. I don't know.
And I heard about that.
I don't know.
Call him. I want to know all about it. I will tell you, I like my conspiracy theories. I like to ask questions. I like to hear every different opinion option out there. So I was like, I want to know more.
Me too.
Unless it's like demonic or something. Like, I don't like that.
The Payne family, $4.99 super chat says, I second that. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. You guys go check out the Payne family. They had it looks like a baseball batting cage.
Ooh.
And that's his turkey hut thing, right?
Oh.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's like a retired baseball batting cage right there. But something broke
so
into
cool.
it and was killing his turkeys.
Oh no.
Killed a couple turkeys.
Shoot.
Yeah. I'm gonna butcher it.
Come on, Chad.
Dear Jarin. I'm betting the D is silent. Din Jarin. Man, I am so sorry. You're never gonna give me a super chat again. I apologize for butchering the name. 1999 super chat says, hey guys, new sub, and you have a beautiful family and retreat. Enjoy your perspective on things. Dang it. Do you see Americans eventually standing up to tyranny or just allowing this to continue?
Thank you so much for that.
Yes, thank you for the super chat. My heart and mind believes that the American people, if pushed far enough, will continue to stand up for rights. And then I look to the reality, and I don't think that people have that mindset of willing to necessarily sacrifice to stand up. So I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. I don't know.
You're just so cute. Yeah.
Payne family says it is batting cage. LOL. Just added it and made it way longer. It is a batting cage.
Oh, that is so cool.
I knew it.
I love repurposing things. That
Knew
is
it.
so cool.
That is awesome.
So fun.
Your kids are probably brokenhearted. Like, Dad, I step in turkey shit every time I try to slug one out of the park.
Oh my gosh, when Chad and I first moved to our property, I was so excited to just have like a ton of space. I really wanted him to clear a diamond so we could do like kickball and foosball and all sorts of stuff.
Hi, buddy.
That's still on the honey, will you do that list?
The honeydew list is long.
And then you'd have like the grandstands, not really grandstands, the bleachers. Have some bleachers.
Yeah.
Then you can like have a little bar and you can.
And I would build
I'm getting a little bit crazy, but that would be so fun.
I would build you that a bar.
Why wouldn't I mean if you're
I
gonna
would
sit in
build
the
you that,
stands,
but we are
you
on
need
lock.
a drink.
We are on lockdown, and I cannot.
You got plenty of time.
Payne family is laughing. Stony Ridge Farmer says, I've been on the farm 24/7 for weeks. Cool. Cool for canceled my TV. Dude, yeah, who needs TV, right?
Yeah.
Um,
He's been on the.
I got bugs on me.
He hasn't left his farm. Is that what he's
Yeah,
saying?
he's been, yeah, the man works all day long. I
Yeah.
think he, honestly, I suspect he works at night with lights on his tractor, but he hasn't shown that yet. But I'm betting that he does, because there's not, that guy works like 25 hours a day. It's insane.
Oh my goodness. I think that's what you just kind of do though when you have a farm and stuff.
Well, you kind of have to, but I think Josh is more busy. I think he's more busy. I think Josh is busier than the average human being by a lot, because farming for one it's a ton of work. And then there's days where I'm like I can't record today. I have to go out and do stuff and get it done.
Yes.
Josh is like, I got to record every day and get shit done. So he is constantly, it's constant. And on top of that, he takes my phone calls too. So he's really busy.
He's always been a great example for us ever since we started our channel.
Yeah, absolutely. God. We've been cutting all day, guys. So I've just probably got a bunch of stuff up my nose. COVID-1984 in the house. Fallen Angel is out of here. Thank you so much.
Bye, thanks for
Enjoy
coming.
the night. The Payne family says Stony Ridge Farmer is the real deal. Yeah, man, he's a cool dude. I like him.
Wow.
Eric Johnson says, honeydew list never ends. Trust me, I've been married 20 years.
Chad and I just celebrated 14 years in March.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, so you got a couple years on us, but
Stony Ridge Farmer says, making soap at night. See, guys, I told you.
he's doing something.
I knew it.
That's
I told
awesome.
you. What kind of soap you making, man? What are you
Doing,
making it from?
Goat milk soap.
I think he got rid of the goats.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. That's not to say he's not.
What did that comment say? Touch
Which
the
one?
phone.
Which one, love? Any news on the move?
Creed's doing.
Grandpa says Creed's doing great. Yeah,
Oh.
Creed is awesome. He's getting big. Look how long he is.
He's so big and he's so fun and he's so chill and easy, and he just loves the outside.
Yeah. He loves seeing the animals. He loves going for walks.
We just love it, huh? Everything's
Robin
good.
says, any news on the move? 9252 Life Off Grid says, do you guys decide not to sell out and leave, or still deciding? You know, with everything going on, Shelby's like, we're not going to sell the farm.
No.
We're going to wait to see how everything pans out, because I think her biggest fear was like being stranded in limbo.
Yeah. What an awful, I mean, for me, I don't know. For me, having a home is such a big deal. Like, it means so much to me.
Yeah.
And so the idea of going out on the road is like so fun and adventurous. But I mean, you have to make sure that the conditions and everything else for your family is like perfect. And it just wasn't. It no longer was going to work. So
Keep it down. Keep it down, buddy.
God has a plan. And so sometimes when you make plans, it
The
doesn't always work out.
coronavirus shows up.
So we're just trusting that this is where we're supposed to be, and kind of just dive more into homesteading, which means in turn making this more home.
And we're not
So-
taking the summer off. We
No.
we wanted to sell, and if we sell and put extra work into the property, then it is what it is. But we're not going to take the summer off and not do anything.
Right. And it might end up being that like we'll never leave now after this. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, if the market crashes, it
We
probably
do-
wouldn't be able to sell the place.
We
Frank
do.
Puzzleman is in, says what's up.
Howdy.
Kay has entered the chat. Fantastic way to enter the chat. Gone Prospecting says businesses in Priest River and Old Town are letting people in only one at a time. It's affecting people.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
Bear Paw Timber in the house. What's up, man? I was just thinking about you the other day, seeing how everything is going with you. I was going to shoot you an email, and then I didn't because I'm an asshole. Aussie Alchemist says, North Country Off-Grid. I want to go off-grid. What are the top 3 things I should look for when buying land, e.g. water, location, soil? I would definitely look at water, location, and soil.
Yes. Yes, but like at the same time, okay, I was thinking about this
I was being a
today.
smart ass. That was his.
That was his question. I was thinking about how nice it would be to have a stream on your off-grid property. I'm a huge
Water source.
I'm a huge water person, so just for me that would be like just so calming and soothing, and like for the simple fact that you'll always have water.
Yep.
Which means like there's so much that you can do with water.
Yep.
But thinking about it, asking for a stream or a water source on your property is literally like saying I want lakefront property.
It is
like prime
people like
real
it.
estate, and
Yeah.
every single person, that's like their number one thing. And
Yeah.
so it's like if that's everyone's number one thing, like for sure if it's there, it's going to be super expensive. And then for two, it's like hard to come by.
Unless you're way out and have a natural spring.
So I think like one of the biggest things is like willing to make compromises, because otherwise you could be looking at property forever and be like, oh, I just never find the right one.
Apologize. My daughter just said the A word. Thanks, Chad.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
It's Bear Paw Timber's fault, actually.
What happened?
I said a-hole and their daughter repeated it. And
Oh,
I apologize for not watching my mouth.
goodness.
I've been drinking kombucha all evening.
So naughty. So naughty,
We try to keep
Dad.
it family friendly, guys. Sometimes they slip out. I apologize.
Oopsies. Anyway, so I think if you can make your compromises for land, because otherwise you might just sit there and
So
think
water.
forever that you want it and never go get it.
You will get the long answer out of Shelby. Water's good.
But even if you
Two,
have an
this is
alternative.
my turn. Two is, well, I think a well is, ideal. Two for me would be usable land. A lot of people will go off grid and buy a mountainside, a mountaintop, and they're like, oh, I'm secluded, it's great. But then you realize after you've been there, like, you just bought a, steep property, the top of a mountain.
Hard to garden on.
It's harder to use if you got, you need climbing gear to get up and down it.
Yeah. So
Not,
make some
not
compromises,
necessarily
but not
level
others.
land. We're on very flat land here, and I like it. I would do a mountain with rolling hills. I would do a prairie with rolling hills. So it just depends what you want to use it for, what you want to do. Stony Ridge Farmer's out in North Carolina, and he's got flat to rolling-ish hills that he is growing grass and stuff on. So it's got to fit your bill. So really just kind of decide what it is for you. But I would say water is very important. It's something here that we have to come up with alternative sources, because a well is so expensive and so deep that we just haven't been able to do it. And it was part of the reason why we were deciding to sell, is because we would then make money from this to be able to actually punch a well in with the extra cash.
Yes.
So water's important. At least where we're at, we're able to get water.
He just thinks you're so interesting.
Huh, bro. Huh, bro.
It's like, whatever you say, Dad.
Let's see here. 43 minutes. We're doing good. Okay. Diane Peterson says, Chad, what do you really think is going on besides the coronavirus? Oh, I don't know. I got mixed emotions, guys, because I'm getting a lot of comments from new people who are giving me a lot of other stuff to think about. A lot of people say I'm stupid for even believing in it, and then I'm like, am I stupid for believing in it?
I think for anybody to know, like, they know exactly what's going on right now, like, you don't. Nobody knows exactly what's going on. Period.
For us, we watched it coming out of China. We watched private videos from people releasing them on YouTube. No media driven, nothing. It was just stuff coming out of China. And so for us, that was like, oh, wow, well, this is coming, and this will come over here. We knew it would come. We knew it would spread, because we were watching, people not shut down borders, because it's PC culture, which we're in, this PC culture where we can't shut down borders with China because that's racist, right? That's like saying here comes, a Mongol horde, but we can't shut down the borders because that would be racist against the Mongol horde. We saw it coming, but our government wasn't going to shut it down. And then it gets here, and now there's all sorts of stuff going on, or there isn't. I have no idea. 9252 off-grid says trust your gut. That's what we're doing. So we're hanging out on the farm, guys.
Absolutely.
There's so many theories of what's going on, and I actually was planning on doing a live stream where I was just going to let people come in and just do conspiracy theory corner and talk about it.
It'd be fun. I think you should. It'll
Yeah,
probably get
maybe
shut
we
down.
will. Yeah, probably will.
Yeah, I think that you should always be questioning everything and re-looking at data and information and kind of be ready to readjust whenever that's necessary.
Let's see here. Diane Peterson also asked, do you think they want to go to war with China? Okay, so
Oh boy, you're just asking all the right
I've
questions.
we have people that we talk to. We have multiple different circles of people who are watching, pay attention, right? Like community of people who pay attention to this kind of stuff. We have gone from everything that we're doing in this country, and then all of a sudden the White House, is talking about, well, it's not going to be too bad, to, oh, it's going to be a hell of a 2 weeks, to, this could be 6 months, right? So it's like escalated, and then all of a sudden the White House starts talking about cartels and drugs coming across the border, and we're not going to let them take advantage of us in this time, and we know where most of the drug traffickers are at all times, is what was said. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what are they talking about? And I looked right at Shelby, and I told her, I'm like, we are about to go to war with cartels. Wherever that takes place, I don't know. After talking with buddies, talking with friends, it's looking like Venezuela controlling the Panama Canal, which is going to disrupt trade with China. I don't know, guys. It's all over the place. Who freaking knows?
It's crazy to try to wrap your brain around it.
I have to read this really quick.
Oh boy.
Hidden Pines Homestead, $5 super chat, says, hello, friends. I love the way you guys think and really like what you're doing with the property. Just trust your guts, friends. Thank you so much for this super chat. We are. Mm-hmm. We are, and at the same time, we're trying to pay attention to what's going on and make the right choices. And it's hard to do when it seems like the media, the government, and everyone else gives us half answers.
But it's a good time when you don't know what to do. That's like the perfect time to just like lean on God. So that's what we've been doing as a family too.
Whizbang75 says they want the oil in Venezuela, and the cartels are the excuse. My gut agrees with you, because we apparently have not even cared about cartels or the drugs coming into this. If we wanted to shut down drug trafficking into this country, it'd be shut down. But the fact is drug trafficking is a $1 billion industry, and that goes into our market, guys. That keeps us flowing as well too. With the stock market closed, why would they then stop all the trafficking and more money that comes in? That's the Mexico stimulus package coming in.
I'm going to interrupt you just because I'm going to say goodbye.
Okay.
He's ready for bed and a bottle. So I'm going to say goodbye, you guys. Thanks for coming. But let's do this again soon.
And talk about conspiracies.
Oh, I'm in.
You guys want to see a conspiracy corner? Put a 1 in the chat, and we will you can tell your friends. We'll get crazy and have a night.
We'll make some popcorn, have our tinfoil hats. We'll be ready. Say bye.
Bye, Creed.
Bye.
Love you, buddy.
See you guys later.
You look good in the sun, bud. I got, ones are just streaming across, Shelbs.
Yes.
Shelby's excited. All right, guys, we're going to go for about 10 more minutes. We'll cut this thing off right at an hour. Eric Johnson says 420. I think that means he's in. Living the Dream Homestead, still hanging out. Living the Dream Homestead, guys. That is my buddy. Go check him out. I'm pretty sure he's monetized. I think he got monetized here just recently, which is cool. Russell says, let's go full Alex Jones. We won't shout and turn red. But yeah, why not, right? Since when is an observation a conspiracy? No lies gets to the other side. No lie gets to the other side. Guys, I mean, I talk to you guys about stuff, and I get, people like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. I'm unsubscribing. I'm like, right on. I guess we can't have an adult conversation about stuff and things. Living the Dream Homestead says they are under review currently, but they are about monetized, which is great. Due to everything going on, and Jeremy's living the Dream Homestead, and his wife's profession. His wife is she was in the healthcare industry, and you know, her work had made some comments about some stuff she didn't like, didn't agree with, them talking about if she got sick they would quarantine her, and she wasn't having that. She's like, you're not gonna hold me here against my will. And so she made the choice to leave, guys. So they are working hard to YouTube it up to keep bringing some money into the farm. So go support them. Cody Walker says, man, off subject. Well, let's talk about it. But I just seen your buddy's episode of Homestead Rescue. Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah, they're good people. Jeremy and Angela are good people. We like them. All right, guys, 10 more minutes. So if you got a question, let's hear it. 112 people in with 132 thumbs up. $34 in super chats. Thank you guys so much. Nose is still itching. An hour of live chatting. My nose always itches after I use a chainsaw. What's that about? Oh, I got a question for you guys. So I have been, we've been doing a lot of preparedness stuff. Hidden Pines Homestead says, I'm good people also. That remains to be seen. I judge that. You don't judge that. I get to say that stuff. But I'm sure you are. I don't even remember what I was going to say. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Oh, got a question for you guys. Okay, so my Canadian friends who have lost all their rights, apparently, we're talking about preparedness and stuff. They're at a loss of what to do. They're like, what do we do up here? And here's the problem, guys, is they gave up their firearms, which means they gave up any ability to ever fight back, right? And now they're like, what do we do? I don't have an answer for you. I don't know. Our country was built on the violence of resistance. We fought, we earned it, we took it, and now we have it. And now we use our Second Amendment to protect it. So I don't have an answer for you. I don't know how you resist and fight back or get what you need. And I would say vote, but I mean, that doesn't, like, if you voted, you wouldn't have people like Trudeau. That guy's a ding dong. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. So if you guys have an answer for our friends from Canada, put it in the chat, because I just don't know. I don't know. We got the Second Amendment down here, and that's honestly, the Second Amendment protects the rest of them, period. That's the end of it. You guys gave up your guns. I don't know what to tell you. Did you figure out what was wrong with your sawmill? I messed around a little with the sawmill. Cleaned up some stuff. It kind of ran better and then died again. So I was actually planning today to do a full carb rebuild, but we were getting so close to having this area done that I kept going. I think we'll have this area done tomorrow, and then the second half of tomorrow I will pull it apart and start working on the carburetor. And I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to take it off and do it at full cleaning of the carb, and then that thing should fire up. Let's see here. Chef Tom in the house says, what's up? WhizBang75 says, how free are you from the outside economy due to your homestead? We're not perfect, man. We do have to do things outside of the homestead to make money. And that stuff is suffering. Shelby's work is suffering. The market is suffering. You really can't go with people to go and show them houses and walk inside people's homes. Go walking with people to look at stuff. So, things are tough right now for everybody. People have to make sacrifices, and we are making sacrifices. And so, I hope that kind of answers the question. The farm does not produce enough money to sustain us. We have to work in other ways as well. The Junk Journey says, MI Gardener has some seeds. They have a choice of category of what will still be available. Grow something. Gypsy B says, I'm glad I'm not in Rhode Island. They have checkpoints. Check for New York license plates and have been going door to door to make sure people there belong there. Yeah, that's sounds like tyranny to me. 9252 Life Off Grid says, I will never give my firearms up ever. Yeah, you can't. You just absolutely can't. S. Moore from Canada says, we never had guns here like America. Yeah, we got those ones that go bang, bang, bang a bunch. Off Kilter Homestead says, move to America, leave the bagged milk and liberalism, bring the junk food. Oh, bring ketchup chips. Good Lord, that stuff is so good. I'm not a big junk food guy, but I will eat ketchup chips. Hidden Pines Homestead says they want to take our Second Amendment here in New York. Yeah, they want to take it everywhere. That's how you control people. That's how everyone's controlled people if you're familiar with history. So don't do it. Jeremy Gunslinger says, any tips on how to grow a YouTube channel? Are you currently a YouTube channel? You can feel free to send me an email as well. I'm happy to give you guys tips. I've learned things the hard way. I've learned a lot of things the easy way, where the Stony Ridge Farmer has given me tips. There's quite a few things that will help you, hurt you. You know, just depends on what you're doing. But send us an email and I will do my best. Lee Sutherland says, who says they will come to your home and remove your children? Saw this headline a moment ago. They say your family member until you read. They say your family member until you read the article. I get your point. I'm pretty sure the WHO ain't coming anywhere in America. Chad, what are your thoughts on precious metals here in the future? Stay the same, shoot the moon? No, it's definitely going to go up. If you looked at the housing crisis, if you looked at the housing bubble in 2000 and whatever, as everything crashed, metals went low as well. And then when it dumped, metals spiked. And that's because as everything loses its value, things that hold actual value spike. So if you have precious metals, they're low now, buy a bunch, guys. But as you buy precious metals, they're going to dump off with the rest of the market, but they are going to spike because they are the only things that hold value. Everything else, you know, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. So it doesn't have real value. It's all sort of made up value. I mean, it's like saying you own bullets, but you don't actually have them in your hand. At this point, when you need them, you know, when you're ready to shoot a deer, if you don't hold them, you don't have them. And I think that if you guys take some money, buy some precious metals now while it's low, you're gonna do better. Jeremy Gunslinger says, yes, I am. North Country sitting at about 168 subs. Well, one thing you do, man, is you come to a channel and say, hey, man, I'm a channel. So, guys, go check out Jeremy Gunslinger there. Find out what his channel is about. I'll come back in here and come check out your channel, man. And then also feel free to hit me up and I will share what I know with you. I'm not necessarily great. I'm not necessarily great at growing a YouTube channel. There's people who have done it better than me. I feel that we've gotten very lucky and done well. I feel blessed with what we have done. I don't claim that it is due to anything I have done right. YouTube has made me scratch my head the entire time I've done it, and there are times I think I got it figured out, and there are times that it makes me feel like I don't know anything. Living the Dream says, you're a great guy. I am a great guy. And with that, guys, we are going to call it a night. We are 1 hour into this thing. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. Tell your friends. I'm thinking next Tuesday we're going to do Conspiracy Corner. Bring your tinfoil hat, bring a beverage. Let's hang out and talk about all the weirdest things we possibly can and figure out if aliens exist next week. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.